This is legs against the wall pose, so you want to make sure that you have a bolster or whatever pillow right underneath your shoulder blades. And take some time, as you can see here, to kind of find that spot where really your chest opens, part of your sternum. You want to place your bum kind of close to the wall, just so your legs are resting and you can be comfortable. And you can stay here for 3 minutes, just taking deep breaths, focusing on the energy moving up and down into the ground. And here we're coming into a pose called Dragonfly. So extend your legs wide on either side, sit tall, feel your sitting bones down on the ground, energy reaching from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Then you can place something. So here I'm placing a bolster on my third eye in the ground, just to give me the stretch sensation in the inner thigh of about a 6. So you're going to be here for about 4 minutes, and you can just try to relax, connect with your breath and the ground. For the third pose, we're going to come into dragon. So you can bring your left foot forward, make sure that your knee is over your ankle. You can bring your hands to blocks on either side. Your shoulders should be over your wrists, and you're really extending from the ground with your front foot and your back foot and bringing your energy all the way up, so through your spine and the crown of your head, and hold for 3 minutes on your left side to start. Go ahead and obviously do your right side coming from tabletop. And again, pushing with the front side of your back foot, and then also with your heel in the front. You can bring those blocks to a taller length if that's good for you. But you should be pushing up and then also simultaneously pushing forward. Kind of feel the relaxation in your pelvis. Try not to dip into it. And you can come back to tabletop, and we're going to go into tadpole or frog. So you can take a blanket underneath you, bring either of your knees wide, so it's just as good as comfortable on your knees. And you can put a bolster or a pillow underneath you too, if that's more comfortable. And then you're trying to really open up your inner thighs, just as far as that sensation is about a 6. And try to relax, just having gravity help you, and breathe. And then after you come up from frog, you can gently go to a tabletop and put your right foot forward. And your ankle should be right behind where your left wrist is. You can leave that where it is and walk your left foot back millimeter by millimeter. You can have a bolster or a pillow or a blanket, particularly on the side where your right hip is. You just need to make sure that your hip points are facing down square to the ground, so you're not dumping over on one side or the other, because that can be damaging to your knees. Even though it may seem impossible, you can breathe through this. And there's also an alternative, taking the leg that is in the back, and you can put that against a wall and use that as support. And when you're coming out of the pose, you can come out slowly. And you're going to go to all fours and then bring your right leg up. You can use a strap or maybe a tie or something and grab that leg and just open up your inner hip. You can come back to all fours. In this case, I'm pushing back to down dog. You can also just come to all fours or come standing, come down. And you're bringing your left leg, and you're bringing that ankle right behind your right wrist. And the same thing on the other side. Just coming down, walking that back foot back millimeter by millimeter As you exhale, just trying to relax that big left muscle. And again, you have the alternative of doing this against the wall. So in this case, you would have your right foot against the wall and your left foot almost right underneath where your knee is. And you can come as close or far away from the wall as you would like to. Hope you enjoy these stretches for the hips.